angles look totally insane. It actually worked out.
Man, these things are awesome.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the wood shop. So as you remember, we finished up this side of the cabinet on the last video, so we're gonna go to the other side right now. Oh guys, we are on to the other side of the cabinet right now. So we got all these clamps here. They're doing all these weird angles, all this kind of stuff, because this cabinet's gonna be different. It's gonna be different from the other side. The other side's more traditional. This one's gonna be insane. So we're gonna start working on it right now. We gotta cut up all these panels, do all these things, so let's go.
Crazy in here right now. We got to figure out how we're going to glue these two panels together that I cut that are over there so that we can glue these angles on. I was playing around with my biscuit joiner to put some biscuits in these angles. I had to modify my biscuit joiner. Had to tape some shims on here so make sure that the biscuits are centered of this plywood. And as you can see, we figured it out. I hope. And
it looks pretty good right there, you know?
It looks pretty good right there. The seam looks really nice. So we're gonna go ahead and start making our marks on those plywood sheets I cut and start putting some biscuits in there.
This place is like turning into a metal shop right now, man, huh?
Yeah, it is. I got the bandsaw out, we got the welder out, we gotta make some brackets for that crazy miter thing so we can strengthen it so that miter doesn't break when we put weight on it.
Yeah, so we got it sitting over there, it's waiting to dry up, so while we're doing that, we figure turn this place to a metal shop, make up these brackets, and let's get it done, huh?
Get it done, let's get it going.
Man, we gotta add the paint on these things.
We gotta add some paint. We gotta cover up all the grinder marks.
All those imperfections getting covered up.
But it's all sanded, ready to go.
So we got our panel back up here on the workbench right now. So what we're gonna do
we got these brackets right here that I just finished up painting and they look fantastic. So what I'm gonna be doing is drilling some holes in these and we're going to be attaching them to this panel to strengthen it so it doesn't fall apart. Hopefully that's going to work. I did glue that seam and throw some micro pins into it, but let's see where it goes.
So let's just go ahead and start working on it.
Take this tape off and get at it.
Turned out really nice right now, so we went ahead, we took the panel that we made before, we mocked it up here, we put some clamps on it, so it's just kind of floating here in place. But what we did is we went ahead and we took our measurement for the other panel down here, so that way we could go ahead and glue it up. So that's actually what we're going to be doing next, and then we're going to go ahead and make all the panels for around this whole thing to get the cabinet pretty much completed. But as you can see, this angle is looking nuts, and it actually is going to work, so we're going to go ahead and glue it up. Guys, this was definitely not as easy as it looked here on camera.
Man, this is definitely not easy. We got this crazy looking angle right here trying to square it. We screwed it and then it was not square. We got to unscrew it, screw it again. Yeah, it's been a pain, but we got it and now we have to screw it all together now and finish it off. We're going to take this guy and put it into place and see what it looks like.
So what we did is we went ahead and we installed this cabinet right here. It's not screwed down or anything like that. What we have to do is we got to add another panel right here. So we're going to go ahead and start cutting that thing up. It's going to make this thing really strong, really reinforced. And then yeah, we're going to be continuing on. So let's go ahead and cut that panel. we're coming close to the conclusion of the build here, but we realized that now that the other cabinet's in here,
the flag is not centered with the miter saw, so what I'm going to be doing right now is taking the flag down and moving it over so it looks real nice.
So we got this cabinet installed now finally. So one thing I do want to show really quick is about the whole angle thing. If we come over here, if you guys remember, we did this inlay right here. So if you remember that pattern right now, keep that in your mind, and then you come over here and you look at the cabinet, you can see it's been replicated. So what we're gonna be doing in the next build is we're gonna be going ahead and putting a countertop on top of here. We're also gonna be doing all the veneer work for the plywood here, so it looks kind of nice. But this turned out absolutely insane. I mean, we didn't know if it was gonna work the whole time. You know,
Man, it was totally nuts.
It was, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So in the next build, we're gonna be going ahead and just, you know, getting the top on, doing all those things. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you have one, if you have any questions, anything like that. It's always appreciated. But just like that, guys, we're gonna get to the next build, so let's roll that outro.